get set to take on their Western Conference rivals, Chivas USA. Let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Home Depot. We'll start with Sporting Kansas City in 5 sporting debuts. We'll see Sassano at right back. The highly rated Brazilian Julio Cesar will partner Wiesler Kai Kamara on the right-hand side, but Omar Bravo will get a rousing welcome as a Chivas USA Guadalajara legend. Up front, it's the rookie Sigue Sapong thrust into the first 11 in preparation for a big one tonight.
On the other side, Zach Gordon. Which goalkeeper will we see? The one that a couple of years ago was the best in the league, or the one that struggled for form and fitness a year ago? Jimmy Conrad is your captain. How about Valentin? The rookie from Akron is into the starting 11. Nick LaBroca came over in a trade with Toronto FC. He goes straight into the starting 11. And Alejandro Moreno, who was on an expansion team a year ago with Philadelphia, is here in LA once again with Chivas.
The new season is underway and a new era begins. Chivas USA, the red and white stripes going from right to left here on their home ground, and Sporting Kansas City in the sky blue. Justin Braun showing some industry early here and trying to link up with Alejandro Moreno, also making his Chivas USA debut, coming over from the Philadelphia Union. Throw in here for the red and white, and certainly the nerves had to be jangling right now, Alan.
You worked so hard for 7-8 weeks getting ready, as Robin Fraser said in the pregame interview with Dre Avent. They've been kicking one another for so long. Now they get an opportunity to really prove themselves. But as you and I know, Christian, the only currency that matters in this league is winning, something the club did not do enough of in 2010.
Dispossessed here, falls to Kai Kamara. Just over hitting it. Or the striker up top, Sapong. Sassano, the new boy, brings it down well. Dispossessed, it's real rough and tumble, and that's really what we're expecting to see. Certainly those were the words of Robin Fraser, the new Chivas USA manager, but he's a man who knows a lot about the physical aspects of the game.
The club is hoping the winning formula that he was a part of at Real Salt Lake comes with them here to the South Bay for Chivas USA. Of course, played for the LA Galaxy, one of the great all-time defenders in this league. First head coaching opportunity in MLS.
Free kick knocked down. Zemansky having some problems dealing with it, and Kansas City are in. Sporting have their first goal under their new name. It's the rookie CJ Sapong, and a dream start here for the visitors. 1-0. It all went wrong for Robin Fraser and company. It fell to pieces on the set piece.
You know what coaches say all the time is you cannot teach good decision making. This is a poor decision by Zemansky. Tried to take a touch. Kai Kamara says thank you very much. Watch it again. Oh, excuse me, Sapong with the goal, not Kamara. And the rookie, who had said in the preseason he was content just to fit in, the coaching staff said, you need to step up and play to your ability. Well, there's a good one there with the first goal for a new club name and a new stadium for Sporting KC coming up this summer.
A great beginning for the visitors, a horror start, and this season just 2 minutes old. Chivas USA have already conceded, and they face an uphill climb. And now, they try and claw their way back. Sapong, the big rookie, came out of James Madison University, making his MLS debut and scoring on his first outing. Couldn't ask for a brighter beginning for Sporting right now, and a side trying to find their way back to the playoffs for the first time in quite a while. They missed out last season after finishing in the 3rd position in the Eastern Conference.
Remember, the East, only 2 teams qualified for the postseason a year ago. A new playoff format in 2011 that'll see 10 teams make the postseason.
Here's LaBroca trying to lead the charge here. Real steady presence in the center of the park. Zemansky trying to atone. He's made some progress trying to work his way around Rocastle. And this attempt coming in and easily held by the Danish goalkeeper Jimmy Nielsen, but better here from the hosts.
Nielsen, an MLS All-Star a year ago.
what does this do to the psyche here for Chivas? Certainly not what they wanted.
So funny how much you preach doing all the little things, the right things, and foul here. 2 minutes in, it all becomes basically moot. Now you're scrapping and clawing uphill. As you look at Peter Burmese, he couldn't have asked for a better start. And that goal by Sapong has to be one of the quickest goals for an MLS debutant in league history this year, 16. And he took that like a calm, cool, collected veteran, not a rookie bursting onto the scene.
It's a better response here from Chivas. Nick Labroca, the former Toronto FC man who came over just about a week and a half ago in that trade for Alan Gordon, standing over it on the delivery. Edwin Jurasevich, the referee tonight. Broca keeps it low. And Sporting will concede the match's first corner. Chivas looking for better production on set pieces. It was one of their Achilles heels back in 2010. They finished last in the Western Conference, 5 points adrift of the Houston Dynamo. Nielsen looking to hold his line. Labroca's delivery overhitting everybody. Chased down by Marcos Mondaini, and a throw here for the visitors. Preseason went reasonably well for Chivas USA. However, goal scoring was a problem. They only found the back of the net on 5 occasions in their 9 outings. Braun, the top scorer from last year, plays it wide. This is Mondaini unable to get to it in time, but Braun arriving. And Robert Frazier said it to us this week down in training. This is a work in progress. It's going to take some time.
Well, the main question is how much time does he believe he has? A year ago, we thought Martin Vasquez had time. That shot deflected, no problem at all for Nielsen. But this is not your father's MLS. You must win straight away. And a start like this certainly starts to heap the pressure from the get-go on this team, on this new staff, to get the results they didn't get last year.
Pierce up the line for Mondaini, the Argentinian. The first ever to play for Chivas USA. He's very clever, skillful on the ball. He'll need his guile this season. And Panchito Mendoza making a welcome return. The whirling dervish getting himself into a spot of bother here. Taken over by Rocastle.
He's a mountain of a man, isn't he? He's down on the field, pregame warm-ups, and he clearly passes the eyeball test, as they say.
The heart of that defense anchored by new Brazilian Julio Cesar, who just arrived about a week ago as well.
How many clubs has he played at? 12, I believe. Something close to it in his long career. Only 32.
Well traveled, but some very impressive clubs, namely on his resume. Real Madrid and AC Milan, along with Benfica. This is Kamara, man from Sierra Leone, showing a bit too much of it. Chivas able to win it back, but can't control possession. That is going to be at the crux of their game. It seems to be the tradition of this club. Julio Cesar.
Good ball right there.
Brought down by the Montenegrin Milos Stoichev. Little width here for the men from Kansas. More balls, it's cheaply given away. Labroca for Moreno.
That's a good ball.
LeBron just trying to cut it back. Just trying to build some fluidity, a good spell. It's given away by Jazic. He'll have his hands full tonight against the big, strong Kamara, who's done brilliantly for Sporting.
Tried the first time Sapong there, Kai Kamara.
Shaky start for the Rojiblancos.
Well, this is where they miss Paulo Magamura. He is out with that calf strain. We saw him doing some work, but in the trainers Thursday's training session, clearly not in the booth, not ready yet to get back to full training, and they miss his possession and his good touches in the middle of the park.
Good header up. Sapong winning it. Be an interesting duel between the Sporting Kansas City striker and the new central defensive pairing of Conrad and the rookie Zarek Valentin for Chivas USA.
Valentin, by the way, I thought you had a great comment. His voice, he was channeling his inner Johnny Bornstein. Looks a bit like the former Chivas USA left back as well.
Equally as versatile as well.
Talented rookie.
Mendoza into the feet of Moreno. To no avail. So crowded there in front of the penalty area. Brilliant first touch of Kamara, and leaving the rookie in his wake, and he's got one with him. It's Kai Kamara. So close. Last year's top goal scorer just off the mark there. Wonderful counter-attacking play for Sporting.
This is the ball that Valentin had to cut out. He saw it but hesitated, and by the time he went for it, Kamara was in. A nice touch behind. Deflection on the shot from Kamara, and a corner kick. Sporting KC trying to double their lead early.
Well, taking it right now, Omar Bravo. A little bit short, takes a dangerous hop inside the penalty area. Stoichev. Sporting heaping on the pressure, trying to kill this one off early. Time now for tonight's Banamex save of the game. For the rest of the broadcast, buy a sideline seat for next week's match against the MLS champion Colorado Rapids for only $10. All made possible by our partner Banamex. Operators standing by. 1-877-CHIVAS-1. Call now to reserve your tickets. Beasler is asked to fill the void left by Jimmy Conrad. Sporting Kansas City with just 11 wins in 30 games. They missed the playoffs by just 7 points. 11 points and 3 more victories than their adversaries this evening last season. This is good play from the right. Mondaini, he's got 2 in the area.
Stacking
Twisting
runs.
and turning. There's Braun. A wonderful flighted ball from Heath Pierce. That's better though from the red and white.
Mondaini, the Argentine via Atlético Nacional Colombia, does well, shakes free, good curling ball. I didn't like how the players were stagnant there. Ron did what he could, but no way he was going to get to the end of that ball.
It's an open start. Damn, my Arnaud wearing the armband tonight for Sporting. Valentin for Mendoza. La Broca, several options, plays it onside. Here's Marcos Mondaini. A great save from Jimmy Nielsen. Wonderful reflexes from the Danish goalkeeper.
Nick La Broca is used to sitting in front of that back four, but I believe his role will be much more like this. Pushing forward, great pass, perfect weight. Mondaini doesn't hit it well. Look at the kick save from Nielsen. Fine save.
Chivas with their second corner. Better ball this time than the last. La Broca, a half volley. Valentin, the University of Akron.
Good ball.
Cross in. Pierce has done well, and it was Conrad playing up.
Conrad's still up from the initial corner.
Mondaini trying to work the turn, but nowhere to go past Beasler. And finally, Sporting able to clear their lines. This is Jazik, the Canadian fullback.
Good possession here.
They could do with a good spell.
Good run, Diane.
Szymanski, wonderful ball, flights it over for Justin Braun. Mendoza, former Chivas USA original. A happy homecoming for him tonight in Carson.
Braun always a flair for the awkward. Does well to keep possession.
Mondaini shielding, Mendoza racing onto it. He'll come out here for a red and white throw, and we get to that phase where the nerves start to settle down right now. They're both starting to play better football. Rocastle shaken up, the Englishman, and Grenada international. Well-traveled young man himself, once on the books at Chelsea Football Club over in England. Saw last season, Alan, Chivas USA adept at creating scoring chances. The question is, where will the goals come from in 2011?
No real number one frontline goal scorer on the team. Right now, it seems like timely goals spread throughout the roster will be the formula for success.
Massive mistake. Moreno is waiting, and it did require the touch of Julio Cesar. Moreno, such an industrious striker.
And that's a great description for the Venezuelan international. Got called up by Venezuela heading out after the match, the next international date this upcoming weekend.
Swung in on the third corner, it takes a bounce, and a moment of danger as it's cleared off the line.
Well, this is a great response by Chivas. Pounding on the door, Nielsen with a fine kick save. The Sporting KC defense bending but not breaking. We've hit the quarter-hour mark in the open.
Moreno looking for a little support here. Vastly experienced in Major League Soccer, highly decorated striker who's tasted success everywhere he's gone. MLS Cup with the LA Galaxy in 2002 and later with Houston 4 years on in 2006, and actually the Supporters Shield and the MLS Cup title with Columbus.
That's
in
right.
2008. Long throw. Nielsen elects to punch. It pops back out here. Decent cross. And Sassano is there for Sporting. Camara trying to seek out Sapong. Chivas enjoying a very good spell right now.
That's not Ben Zemansky's game.
And it's cheaply given away. Costly mistake. And here's Omar Bravo. Reverse ball played for Milos Stoichev. Very creative playmaker in his own right. Trying to wrong foot Jimmy Conrad, who's assisted here by Jazic.
Great defending in pairs by Conrad and Jazic. A couple of good veterans.
The switch, and it goes just beyond Justin Braun. It's time for tonight's text promotion. Text the word GOAL to 59952 and you'll be automatically entered to win 4 field seats for next week's game against the defending champions, Colorado Rapids. All you have to do is text the word GOAL to 59925. Good luck. Well won by Valentin. Tenacious ball winning in the back. Mendoza up for Mondaini.
Good ball.
Former Boca youth product with it all to do here. Twisting and turning, just hovering dangerously. It's a teasing, probing ball. Finally dispatched here by the visitors. Zemansky.
Another good long ball. We've seen a few.
Big switches. Chivas and Mondaini. Good cross, and it was there for Mendoza. Promptly dispatched. This time by Beasler.
That is already nearly a half dozen crosses by Mondaini, and they've all been very good.
Switching the point of attack.
Sporting have a player down. Look at Mondaini getting his cross off, and he's not just banging him into the area. He's curling him. He's taking something off. He's trying to pick out another red and white. But this is a good start for Mondaini.
27-year-old Argentinian is on loan from Atletico Phoenix in Uruguay. Also used in that central midfield role during preseason, but very good technique, a wonderful passer as we've already seen. We may see Kansas City being forced to make a change here. Doesn't look as though Rocastle will be able to continue.
I don't think he was ever fit again after that initial challenge with Mendoza.
Now, Chivas USA fans, you can log on to foxsportswest.com and get involved in our poll question of the game. Are you ready for it? Tonight's question is, how far will Chivas USA go in the 2011 season? Wild card, conference semifinal, the conference championship, what Alan and I think, the 2011 MLS Cup Final or no playoffs. Boo. Make sure you stick around. We'll give you all the results at the end of tonight's game. A lot of promise here as Robin Fraser making his professional coaching debut against a man he knows very well, Peter Vermes, in his second full season in charge after replacing Kurt Donalfo back in August of 2009. So confirmation of the change, and Rocastle unable to continue. And we will see a man from French Guadeloupe, 29-year-old Stéphane Auvray, really similar role in the center of the park.
Came in and sparked Sporting KC a couple times a year ago.
Second season with the MLS outfit. Difficulty adapting to the physical aspects of the game, and really learned as the season progressed last year. Sporting making a run, but ultimately falling short. Valentin. Sapong wins out just beyond Auvray. Broca getting lost in the shuffle, but it's dug out well by Panchito Mendoza. Ball for Braun.
Not wide enough. He never had his feet right and provide the width. They always say get chalk on your boots, which means you should be standing on that far sideline. Had he been out wide, he wouldn't have been scampering, trying to get his feet right to corral that good ball into his feet.
Stoichev losing out to 2.
This is a big year for Justin Braun. This is the validation year. You had a breakout season a year ago. Now what can you do now that everyone knows you're a known commodity?
Now the flag is stayed down. Justin Braun looking for the reply. He's got Moreno. Well defended by Julio Cesar. A free kick here for Sporting. The pedigree really starting to show for the Brazilian defender.
Well, he's been there and done that. Good long ball. Braun made a good parallel run along the line. And then here, he just settles. I think he can take another touch, but he let the defense off the hook here. That's exactly what you're hoping for if you're Sporting KC. There's a ball in that you can see, and Julio Cesar, who's been in some of the top clubs in the world, makes a good play.
The pace of Sapong against the experience of Jazic. Stoichev. Jump back here for Arnaud. This is Auvray. Beasler joining in. And he'll have a go.
Oh.
Beasler with a wonderful effort. Not too far off target. And a nervous moment for Zach Thornton.
Beasler with a good left-footed drive here. No one steps. He says, I'll just keep coming, keep coming. Gets his head up and lands on his strike foot. Off the mark in the end, but good idea.
Here's Mondaini trying to conjure something up, and it went right off the face of Luke Sassano.
It's clear Fraser's giving Mondaini freedom to switch from left to right, right to left.
Peter Vermes feeling a bit aggrieved and having some words with our fourth official tonight, Nico Bratsis. Braun now. Jazic. Mendoza, always full of creative inspiration and the tenacity winning out. He continues on. And a free kick for Chivas USA. The endeavor rewarded. And it's a booking for the Sporting captain, Davy Arnaud.
Sometimes it's about more substance than style. Mendoza just would not be denied. He kept fighting. Arnaud wasn't strong enough. The ball didn't have enough roll on it. And Mendoza did well to carve a free kick virtually out of nothing as Chivas USA tried to climb back with an equalizer.
They put themselves in an unnecessary precarious position. The indiscipline of Davy Arnaud, the team captain, will it pay off in something positive for the red and white? LaBroca standing over it.
Jimmy Conrad's been a very good goal scorer through the years.
Delivery not of the highest order. Jazic losing out, but wins it back.
I did just enough. The Canadian international.
has his hands full tonight. Some lively wingers out there with Camara and the Mexico legend Omar Bravo. Second designated player in Sporting's history. Here's Valentin.
That's a good ball.
Just eluding the touch of Nick Labroca.
If you want to be a upper echelon center back, you have to be able to complete passes in the middle third of the field, in that middle channel, consistently. Another good ball.
Jazic. Tight confines down the touchline. It falls to the feet of Labroca. Valentin, the rookie, making his professional debut. Former college teammate of Ben Zemansky at the University of Akron.
Tell you what, Burnberry and Zemansky, Gavin, Valentin, some Akron zips out during the pregame.
Turning into a farm system of sorts in Ohio. So much success they've tasted in winning the NCAA championship last year.
Zemansky, he's an Akron guy, so he did it in his own backyard. Give Caleb Porter plenty of credit. He produces ready-made pros, and you need that now in this league to be successful and to compete straight away.
Chivas USA with 8 victories in their 30 matches last season. Room for improvement. Room for improvement at home as the flag is up.
28 points in 30 games. You do the math, that's not very good.
Now 20 of those 28 came here at the Home Depot Center, but it wasn't very impressive. The second worst record in Major League Soccer on their home ground. Only DC United was worse. That was then, and this is now. The glass very much half full right now.
The optimism of spring. Fans are out early here, tailgating. Great spring day here in the South Bay.
Just a little bit of a edge of winter starting to come off.
It's good soccer weather.
Heaving throw, easily caught by Jimmy Nielsen. Playing the void left by Kevin Hartman in his second season with the club now, and this is better from Arnaud. Ovray, some width for Sapong, trying to turn on Conrad. He wrestles the rookie to the ground. This will be a free kick.
That's a good call. Conrad had an arm bar, and he had a handful, and Sapong there, and Conrad goes into the book. So each captain caution here in the first half hour of the season.
They're looking. Not a bad takedown from Jimmy.
He almost sold it. This is how he wrestled him down, and that was pretty dangerous play with his right arm there.
Really no option for the referee. A clear infraction. Conrad putting his team on the back foot in his Chivas USA debut. After over 200 appearances in 8 years with Sporting Kansas City, formerly known as the Kansas City Wizards.
289th appearance in MLS. He'll go over 300 if he stays healthy this season.
Really dangerous area. Kai Kamara has been known to work his magic in these types of situations, but the new Montenegrin Stoichev lining up along with Bravo.
This is Kamara.
Let's take it. It takes a deflection on the way in, and Sporting will have their second corner. There is Kai Kamara, 10 goals in 27 appearances last year. Looking for bigger and better things this time around, and a little more consistency. And adapting to that role well on the right-hand side.
Conrad all over Kamara.
Bravo picking out Sapong, who can't steer his header on target. Opportunity missed for the young rookie. At any home game this season, Chivas USA is offering you a family pack with 4 tickets and your choice of parking, 4 hot dogs, or 4 sodas for just $59. All you have to do is call 1-877-CHIVAS-1 or visit cdchivasusa.com for more information. Midway through the first half, an early goal from CJ Sapong, separating Chivas USA and Sporting Kansas City on MLS First Kick 2011. It's been a better response from the Rojiblancos.
The league is so good now, you just get punished for mistakes that went unpunished just a few years ago. Szymanski, too long on that touch inside the box, and Sapong not playing like a rookie. 2 minutes in, it's the only goal of the contest. But since it's been all Chivas.
Szymanski will go to ground. And the Union Ultras are back, hoping it's lucky number 7. Chivas USA since their inception in 2005. 4 consecutive seasons of making the playoffs ended last year. Will they get back to their past glories? Certainly vehement and colorful home support here at the Home Depot Center. If you haven't been down here for a game, do yourself a favor and come on down. Such a great spectacle to behold in one of the best atmospheres in the entire league. Chivas presented with another free kick. We'll see what is in the offing. It's a good delivery. Out comes Nielsen, once again electing to punch. La Roca heavy on the touch. Sporting in a world of hurt. And they dodge a big bullet. Sustained pressure from the hosts. Mendoza. Stoichev for Ovray.
Good ball.
Coming out of the back. Sporting.
Kamara.
Looking to counterattack. Kamara has made the run. They switch the point of the attack for the man from Sierra Leone. It's a decent cross. Options abounding. Bravo. He goes to ground. And our referee turns a blind eye. 31-year-old Mexico international.
Remember, Sporting already, sorry Christian, had to make a substitution with Rocastle. Bravo's down inside the 6. Great long ball to Kamara, and he teased in a very good curling ball.
There is Omar Bravo making his Major League Soccer debut. Mobile, strong attacker, known for his deadly finishing, good crossing ability.
Good ball. Conrad, everyone just flying around the back.
They love him here at the Home Depot Center. Second top goal scorer in the history of Chivas Guadalajara. So many wonderful seasons there. Had a little stint in Spain, but it didn't work out. Came back. Spent some time with Tigres and Chivas USA's Paulo Nagamura, his teammates down there.
That's quite a stat when you consider all the great goal scorers that club has had. One of the storied franchises in all of Mexican football, and his name is right there amongst the best. And Sporting KC hoping he still has some of that in the tank.
Here's Braun back for Valentin, the number 4 pick in the Major League Soccer draft. Chested down by Moreno. Harassed there by Davy Arnaud, who's done well to win himself a throw.
This is a Sporting team that sent Jack Jewsbury to Portland just before the start of the season. He ends up as their captain, Jewsbury, for the Timbers, who at last check were on the wrong side of a 3-0 scoreline as the MLS Cup champs. Colorado Rapids trying to repeat.
It's a rude introduction for the expansion Timbers, who came over from USL. Moreno. Here's La Broca. Play it for Braun. Supported well by the fullback Pierce, who came over in the offseason from FC Dallas. Part of those 13 changes brought in by not just Robin Fraser, but Jose Domene, the new manager. And a teasing ball in. It summoned the courage of Jimmy Nielsen, because Panchito Mendoza was closing in.
Another good ball. Forces the goalkeeper Nielsen to make a decision. Wandaini, he is having a tremendous first half. He has been clearly the playmaker in the attacking third.
Nielsen, by far the busier of the two goalkeepers. though Zach Thornton is the only one that's been beaten tonight. A lot of experience back there for the sporting man. Spent so many successful years at Aalborg. 340 appearances for the Danish side. Beasler. Will order be restored for the red and white? Valentin for Mendoza.
Played some good balls, the rookie.
Szymanski. Just a little bit beyond Panchito.
Good little dummy there by Alvarez.
La Broca gives it away.
The tackle.
The pace is lightning quick right now. The challenge is starting to fly in. Not a lot of space. Stoichev electing for Bravo.
It's just a little thing right there, Christian, but Szymanski cannot let him get out and face the field. This is why.
Sabong facing the defender, and Valentin slowing up the progress. Here's Kamara. He's got Sassano on the overlap. Kai Kamara for Sporting, well off the mark.
If Szymanski just jumps in front of that little ball out wide, they don't switch it, and they don't get it forward. It's just a small thing, but a detail. Omar does well. Good first touch. Setting it up and then had to hurry it with the Chivas defenders closing. At first it didn't look like it was going on target and had too much on it in the end.
A bit of a homecoming. He was born in Sierra Leone, but spent his teenage and formative years here at Hawthorne. Actually played his college soccer just across the way at CSU Dominguez Hills.
On campus here.
Chivas pressing the issue. Moreno flared out wide. Jazic with a big mistake here.
Good Kamara.
Kamara onto it in a flash. It's been troublesome for the Chivas USA fullback.
Julio Cesar has clearly brought some calm and poise to the Sporting back line.
Arnaud. He's had a lot of success against Chivas, and that one's cut out by Braun. Arnaud just scoring the only goal in that 2007 playoff series in the Western Conference semifinals, back when then Kansas City Wizards were in the Western Conference. This is Braun. You know, disappointing as it trickles over the line, intended for Moreno. If you haven't already subscribed to Chivas USA's Facebook and Twitter feeds, make sure you do it today. Tune in for special ticket offers, exclusive videos, VIP contests, and much, much more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ChivasUSA and on Twitter by following at CDChivasUSA.com. 1-0 the scoreline. Get into the later stages of the first half. Not the start Chivas USA wanted in 2011. Kamara. Ante Jazic has been a very busy defender tonight. Sapong. Valentin trying to close in. It'll be a throw for Sporting.
Sapong is bringing it physically. Not waiting to be attacked. Is trying to initiate the contact.
Really hasn't been too much possession for Sporting in the Chivas USA half. Sassano's long throw, the flick on. Hearts a flutter back there. Zach Thornton keeping a very cool head.
Sapong is down inside the Chivas USA box.
Referee Edvin Jurasevich will check on the rookie. Looked to be a dangerous challenge.
Be the judge here. Was it a dangerous play by the rookie Valentin, or low header attempt by Sapong?
Big, quick, strong, athletic striker, originally from Manassas, 6'2". Scored twice the MLS preseason, which was spent mostly in Arizona, not too far from where Chivas USA spent part of their preseason in Casa Grande. Sapong, number 10 pick in the first-round draft for Peter Vermes. Hopefully he can discover the goal-scoring touch for Sporting like he had in college. We saw him find the back of the net on 37 occasions. Big expectations from the young rookie, and early on, Alan, he answered the bell.
Well, especially with Teal Bunbury on the bins after just locating an elbow early on. And again, Zemansky pays the price. Sapong, what a calm first touch that was. And then he just lashes it home.
Taking advantage of the mistake from Ben Zemansky. Sapong will be able to play on, it appears. Chivas looking to restore parity heading into halftime. Mendoza for La Broca. Mondaini's calling for it. Zemansky didn't have a lot of options. Conrad. Let's link up with La Broca wide for Braun. Spent a lot of time in the periphery last season. Only played one preseason match due to the injuries he sustained in the build-up to the campaign. Braun picking up an Achilles injury with the USA in January and compounding that with an ankle problem with Chivas in their preseason. Mendoza for Mondaini. It's tidy and it's well held up from the Argentinian. Jazic.
Valentin has a nice way of fitting in. He's done a great job of not acting like he's been here before, but rather acting like he belongs. And he's done a great job alongside Jimmy Conrad. But unfortunately, he along with Mondaini have been the few bright spots. And when your center back is one of the bright spots and another guy curling in balls but no one there to finish him, it's not exactly the first half Robin Fraser had hoped this first match in charge.
So a throw here for Sporting. Just trying to quell the pace of the game. It was open and flowing at times. It's starting to hit an ebb. Third corner coming up for Sporting Kansas City. Hoping the new makeover will result in better fortunes here in 2011.
This is huge for this team. Remember, they're waiting for their new dig, Live Strong Sporting Park, to open.
Bravo's delivery, it's a good one, and a dangerous moment in the back for Chivas. Just goes over Zach Thornton's goal.
Mara hobbling here. Stay here for another corner. Look at Conrad all over Kamara, and it was off the back of, I think, Zemansky there.
Second one not so good, and Zemansky with no hesitation this time.
Good learning curve, right?
Robin Fraser will be none too pleased during his halftime team talk, which is coming up shortly. They've done well this time. Header from Sapong. Very, very close, but he's been a nuisance in the back and a handful for these Chivas defenders.
I've been called Mr. Espinosa's name, the World Cup veteran. Just one of those solid pros for Sporting KC, and Sapong, he's been a handful. Remember, he's the only forward Sporting KC have up there, and he's been all that and then some.
Comes out wide. Bravo, couple of step overs, turning on the flare, plays it in for Kamara. Chivas holding that deep line. Not looking very assured right now. It's Sporting seizing control towards the end of the first half.
Good point.
Ovrain, and he'll have a go straight into the feet. Jimmy Conrad.
Coaches talk so often, Christian, about starting halves well and finishing halves well, and clearly Sporting KC has done the better of those two.
Robin Fraser does 4 years with Real Salt Lake. Welcome to Major League Soccer. He knows it all so well, but a very different position to be in when you're the head man in charge.
The big difference being on that last seat at the end of the bench. No one to your left but the fourth official. That means you're the man in charge, and the buck stops right there. Robin Fraser. Greg Vanny alongside as well. Two former Galaxy guys across the hall with Chivas USA.
Here's Roger Espinosa. Could spell this, Beasler. It's a long ball seeking out Kamara, who latches onto it. First time hit. And Valentin, the best of clearances. Zamansky. Short, long. Mendoza just heading into the feet of Ovray.
Ovray's done well for Rocastle. Just 15 minutes or so had to come in and did a good job of stepping in seamlessly.
Is there a positive ending here? Stoppage time. The duration will be 3 minutes. Tacked on by referee Edwin Jurasevich. Finish with a flourish in the first half of the first game of the season. Arnaud. Good positioning from Jimmy Conrad.
Tough ball.
Zamansky easing the pressure. La Broca now. This is better. Here comes Heath Pierce. Several options for him. Braun will make the run. Trying to check back, he's offside. Mendoza's cross, trying to seek out Mondaini. And there is Susano. Moreno attempting to bring it down, and Stoichek will do that. And here comes Sporting. It opens up. 1 minute gone in stoppage time.
Well, the one thing Chivas will have to do a better job in the second half is finding Mondaini. They did a good job in the first half hour. Last 15, not so much.
Played in. Bravo. Sapong. Nowhere to go. Just trying to find the key to the safe right now. This is Julio Cesar for Luke Sassana, formerly of the New York Red Bulls. Chivas really can't afford to concede a second before halftime. It was an audacious little chip that time from Kamara. Will there be a reward for it? He's been excellent in the first half. Arnaud.
That's what good teams do, especially away from home. Keeping possession, shortening the game, and they have a goal to prove that this formula so far has been a good one.
It plays in. Thornton's off his line. The chip. 2-0. Sporting Kansas City are having a blinder right now. 2 shots on target, 2 goals, and the first in Major League Soccer for the Mexico legend, Omar Bravo. Sporting Kansas City 2, Chivas USA 0.
Kamar's been a handful. He started the sequence with a great little backheel flick. Miscommunication. No one gets a clearance on it. Look at this in-between ball. You get it, I got it. No one gets it. Omar Bravo says thank you very much. And a finish that was much tougher than it looked. And that is a big blow. Goals. The bookends of the first half have Sporting KC feeling very good about their 2011 thus far.
Subdued celebration from the Chivas Guadalajara legend. Not wanting to celebrate what he feels are his makeshift home supporters of sorts, but a happy first half here. Chivas USA with the greater spells of possession, but Sporting Kansas City with the goals. Well, time now for tonight's Banamex Save of the Game. For the rest of the broadcast, you can buy a sideline. Red and white will kick from left to right here in the second half. La Broca and Moreno get us underway to look for brighter fortunes in the final 45 minutes. Glad you're along with us here on Prime Ticket. Drea Ibent downstairs along with Alan Hopkins and Christian Miles. Will it be lucky number 7? Chivas USA looking to make it back to the postseason for the first time since 2009. Foul on Braun, mixing it up with Luke Sassano. Those two like-minded in their relishing of the physical aspect of the game. Braun, a guy known for mixing it up on occasion. Pierce popping up the free kick, and it's flicked back to Espinosa. Well, we talked about the Chivas USA side here, Alan. What do you think Peter Vermes said to his lads?
Let's not shoot ourselves in the foot. Let's stay away from the mistakes that allowed us to get this 2-goal lead.
Ovre bursting into space. He's got Bravo.
Good overlap.
And the support from Espinosa. Heavy touch there from the Guadalupean. Positive start, though. Zach Thornton not too busy in the first half. He's competing with Dan Kennedy for the #1 spot yet again. Sergio Arias also arriving from Chivas Guadalajara during the winter off-season. Mendoza chests it down for Moreno. Closed down by Davy Arnaud. Braun just trying to dig it out, and Zamansky hoofs it clear.
That is not Justin Braun's game. Back to goal, holding the play up. He is much more dangerous running at defenders, running off the ball in the attacking third and creating opportunities out of anything. But if you're relying on him to keep possession, it's going to be a long night for Chivas USA offensively.
Offense is where they lacked last season, just 31 goals in 30 games. Get back to the promised land. Only DC United scored fewer goals. Beasler in retreat, and does avoid conceding the corner kick right in front of that Union Ultra end. Chivas will be attacking it, and if they can get something back, they'll certainly feel the elation of those supporters.
It's not a bad end to score.
Just like the cop in Liverpool. A long throw from Pierce. Moreno waiting, Ovre, and it's hit up by Conrad, just slicing it over the bar. Jimmy Conrad, now 34 years of age, very happy to come back. In fact, he's a local boy. Temple City High School, born in Arcadia, all that time at UCLA, won the '97 title with Ziggy Schmidt's side.
I coached Jimmy Conrad his first 2 years at San Diego State, and for folks who do not know, Jimmy Conrad was a come early, stay late type of player, getting the most out of all of his abilities, and he's turned modest stock and talent into a very good career on and off the field, and Chivas USA lucky to have him, and he's thrilled to be back home for the stretch run, if you will, of his career.
Here's Pierce for an onside. Justin Braun. He's got Moreno waiting for it. Just can't get the cross off. It's good defending from Espinosa. And he'll come out here for a Jimmy Nielsen goal kick. Time now for tonight's Banamex Save of the Game for the rest of the broadcast. Buy a sideline seat for next week's match against the champs, the Colorado Rapids, for just $10. This is all made possible by our partner, Banamex. Operators are presently standing by. All you have to do is call 1-877-CHIVAS-1 right now to reserve your tickets. Moreno doing his part. Stoichek equally so, fouled by Zamansky. Zamansky showing some character, getting stuck in. More effort on the free kick, but it's very well kept in. Julio Cezanne. And it falls to the feet of LeBrook. He's got some space. Braun.
Good ball.
Pierce. Electing for Moreno. It'll pop out wide. And here comes Chivas USA. to cross in and headed clear by Espinosa. Mondaini twisting and turning on that far side. What now for the Argentinian? It's past one. Mendoza. Nowhere to go.
Good win by Zemansky.
He's done well. Just gets a foot in. Down the line it goes. Mondaini looking for a good delivery. He gets one. There's Beasler. Sporting under the cosh right now.
I gotta say, twice Justin Braun has been on the back post just watching and waiting. Had he just trusted Mondaini was going to serve a ball into the space, I think Braun has a couple of opportunities to get Chivas USA back into this contest. But Mondaini's one of those players, when he's on the ball, he's looking to serve it. And you better get on your bike and get in position to finish off what has so far been quality service from the Argentine.
Mendoza just trying to slide it through. And a foul here is Zarek Valentin. Is caught on the wrong side of the attacker. And Edwin Jurasevich having some words with the young defender.
Professional foul there. He clearly was aware either the ball or the man, never both, and the Akron rookie gets the first card of his career.
Inauspicious day for Chivas defenders. Joining Conrad in the books. Early moments of half number 2. Julio Cesar to take it. Camara working on Jazic again. And no risk approach from the Canadian fullback. And Camara, happy homecoming back to LA. Had a good preseason. 3 goals, 2 of those from the penalty spot. Away by Jazic, and I'll send into row Z. Nice Sporting Kansas City. Not too much for Zach Thornton to deal with in the first half. That one of the positives, illuminating the point made by Robin Fraser.
Yeah, defensively, you really have to take a big picture global approach because you played well, but you gave up 2 goals. And even though it's hard to say you played well when you picked the ball out of your net twice, but that is certainly one of the cases here this evening.
Cruel timing of the goals.
Yep.
From the get-go, and
completely
the dying moments of the first half. Is there a way back?
That's what I told you. That's what good teams do. Finish half strong.
Espinosa cool under fire. Nice back heel, and talk about confidence. Julio Cesar.
And now you're away, just like that.
Showmanship.
I think Espinosa is one of the most underrated players in this league. Had a great World Cup 2010.
Many would agree with you in that appraisal.
You're just solid. I do my job, pencil me in, don't worry about it.
Now Braun with it all to do. Julio Cesar will sweep up.
That's a good ball right there. You know who else has done a good job tonight, just doing their job, is Heath Pierce. Came over with some baggage from FC Dallas, but he's done a good job of just doing his job. Sometimes you have to stay within yourself to get the most out of yourself.
He's playing at right fullback, trying to work his way back into the USA setup, especially ahead of the Gold Cup this coming summer.
And big summer for U.S. internationals, particularly with a youthful tent on the team now.
Well, they've dug it out, done well. Mondaini won't give up on it. La Broca, first time hit, takes a deflection out. And Chivas appealing for the corner, and they will get it. 4th of the evening. La Broca, he's shown a lot of quality in the center of the park, despite not being with the side for even 2 weeks yet. Still getting acclimated to his new teammates.
You mean he's still wearing the "Hello, my name is"?
Yes. The new guy.
I'm the new guy.
Here's the new guy with the delivery.
Good one.
Pops out and slammed home. Jimmy Conrad. 55 minutes in. The new captain against his old team. And Chivas USA have new life. Right back in it. 2-1 here in Carson.
You know, Christian, when I saw Jimmy on Thursday, I said, you must be living right. You get to come back home to finish your career. And how about this? You get a goal against your old team in your first game with your new team. Great finish, and I said in the first half, Jimmy Conrad has a very good goal-scoring record as a central defender. That's goal number 20 of his career, and it's a huge one to get Chivas USA very much back into this contest.
Conrad's last goal came back on August 28th as a member of the then Wizards right here on this very same pitch. 2-0 triumph against the LA Galaxy.
And it was a great corner by Heath Pierce. Put it into the mixer, good things happen. Jimmy Conrad, right guy at the right time.
Sporting looking for a swift response. Milos Stoichev. Arnaud trying to link up with Sapong. Well read by Zarek Valentin.
Well read by Julio Cesar as the two center backs exchange. Great step up and reads.
High line held by the red and white. Looking for a greater defensive organization, which lacked last season. Can they kick on? Will this energize the comeback? A goal to the good.
Offside.
And the flag is up. Offside. Alejandro Moreno hasn't seen the flag. And who can fault him? Very loud in here. Difficult to hear the whistle.
Robin Fraser said it in the open. His team must play well, but especially here at home.
Now, last season, Jimmy Conrad, 1 goal in 26 appearances. Robin Fraser has to be elated. A real center half's goal, just like Fraser used to score.
Well, we said it in the top. If you don't have a #1 goal scorer, you're going to have to rely on timely goal scoring throughout the roster. And I think that goal by Jimmy Conrad would qualify as a timely goal scored.
Zarek Valentin trying to shift the momentum. Remember, Valentin just 19 years old. Conrad for Moreno. The veterans linking up with youth. They switch the point of attack. Mondaini brings it down. The run for Mendoza. Good ball in. And Julio Cesar is on the back foot. And so are Sporting right now.
Again, see how Justin Braun was a half step too late there? He's got to take a chance and go.
Wonderful ball from Stoichev. Bravo looking for the payoff. It's Omar Bravo. Well blocked.
For the final half hour, that will be a key for Chivas USA. How do they handle the counterattack of Kansas City that's already burned them once for a goal tonight?
And it goes out of play. Bravo trying to round Heath Pierce. He's done well against the Mexican.
Here's part of FC Dallas' setup for just about the entire campaign until he got hurt late.
The run from Braun is onside, supported by Moreno. The Broca's waiting for it along with Mondaini. Headed across, out comes Nielsen, who elects to punch again. Disaster averted.
Counter.
And here comes the counterattack, led by Stoichev.
Watch Kamara
opening up those legs for Bravo. Sapong is waiting. And a more patient approach adopted here by the visitors. A little new life breathed into this match, and the pace starting to quicken just a bit.
Momentum clearly on the backs of Chivas USA.
Oh, Bravo, good delivery in, strong header, miss-hit by Kamara. He came in with power, but he lacked, in the end, in accuracy.
I believe he overran it. I believe he also out-jumped the service. He was so explosive, getting to a good spot. You see his momentum taking him away.
Top quality delivery, though, you'd have to say, from Omar Bravo.
And a great physical effort by Kai Kamara, but he couldn't steer the header on goal.
Omar trying to find the back of the net like he did on opening day the last time around. It was a big 4-0 victory for the then Wizards over DC United. It falls to the feet of Moreno. Sloppy possession onside is Mondaini. He's got some help as well. The cross takes a deflection. Another corner for the red and white.
I have to say, Christian, all of last year, I don't know if there's been a single player who had as many quality looks at getting balls in the box like Mondaini has tonight.
Short corner.
There's another corner. I mean, time and time again, he's getting the ball out wide, and he's dangerously playing balls in as they hunt for that tying goal.
It's whipped right in and cleared away. Mendoza trying to wind one up. Chivas everything but the goal right now as LaBroca picks out Zemansky, and the referee's whistle had blown. Quickly taken free kick. Kamara is off.
Ball.
And the pace of Bravo opening things up here on the near side. Going to take Jimmy Conrad off the dribble for Stoichev now. But over, it's onside for Bravo. And I think not. Some extra words between Conrad and the Mexico international. USA-Mexico rivalry, but it was offside.
Chivas USA set to bring in Blair Gavin. The man who started last year as a rookie until a hamstring injury slowed him down.
Now Mendoza's day is done, and you look at the afters between Bravo and Conrad. Second-year man Blair Gavin, very gifted passer of the ball in central midfield. He links with Braun on his first touch. Got the overlap on the left from Mondaini, or rather Jazic. Gavin sporting the longer locks this season. Battled those hamstring problems that saw him miss out through July, just when he was starting to come on.
Put the brakes on a great rookie season.
And a cross just over the head of Moreno. Braun tracks it down.
This is his game right here.
Gavin's cross. Nielsen tracks it, bobbles it a bit. Not short-handed by the Sporting goalkeeper, but enough in the end. Blair Gavin having a positive influence from the get-go.
Another Akron product from Louisville. Talked to Jim Liston, the strength and conditioning coach. I've known Jim a long time. He told me the fittest two players on this team, Blair Gavin and Simon Elliott. Yes, Simon Elliott still has it. New Zealand international out for this match.
And once again, unassured from Nielsen. It's been an adventurous night back there for the Sporting goalkeeper. Already beaten once. Chivas USA blessed with a plethora of central midfielders. Nagamura still out with his injury. Gavin coming back from the hamstring. LaBroca in there as well with Zemansky. Mondaini can play centrally. And the return of Panchito Mendoza, always a favorite.
Gavin doing a good job of just getting in the way, making things difficult.
Kamara. On the right-hand side, it's Conrad with two. Venturous right now from Chivas, playing with three at the back presently. They're going for it. Jazic playing a little higher up, able to drop off back into the four. Kamara. And Ovray is slipping past the challenge.
Ovray in for Roadcastle. He's done a good job. Each team with just a substitution so far.
Let's send it downstairs to Drea Ave.
Well, Christian, you guys were mentioning Blair Gavin and his hamstring injury, and he's been actually doing yoga to rehab with that. It's been an injury, obviously, that's come and gone all throughout the end of last season and the beginning of this preseason. And so he does it twice a week. He says that it's made him a more centered person. He turns on the music. He does the whole Zen thing. So yoga is a big reason why he's out here tonight, guys.
Thank you, Drea.
Downward dog.
More and more players turning to yoga. Remember, we had it earlier. The Chivas USA set up with Preki.
Hey, well, let's be fair. It's usually the old guys doing yoga. The new guys getting clued in that maybe I should start prolonging my career when there's still a long career ahead as opposed to the end.
Yeah, here comes Sporting. Trying to put this one out of reach. Always tricky. Omar Bravo summoning a sea of red and white.
It's been a great opening game. Not as rusty as previous MLS openers. Both teams clearly have done the work in the preseason.
Stoichev. Cross takes a deflection, and Conrad had to be alert. He avoids the corner.
Good little play right there by Conrad. Won't show up in the stat sheet, but that's a big-time clearance to prevent the corner kick.
Both sides really growing as this match progresses. Espinosa trying to pick out Kamara. Has it all to do.
Omar, keep that ball in.
Get the cross off. Just over the head of Bravo. 4-3-3 has paid some dividends.
Look at Moreno battling, fighting there. Probably deserved to get a foul called. I gotta say, Christian, Sporting KC, not bad. I'm not quite sure where Chad Ochocinco is going to try to fit into this team.
I knew you were going to bring it up at some time. For those of you that don't know what Alan is talking about, the Cincinnati Bengals receiver has accepted an audition of sorts from Sporting Kansas City. He will train with the side next week and could make a team that's serious.
Tough giveaway. Peter Vermes admitting there's that fine line between publicity, good PR, and doing what's best for the team.
Does he make the team?
I'll tell you what, he hasn't played since high school. I haven't played football since high school, so maybe I can try out for the Bengals.
I think he still got it. If he makes it, I'll wear the mascot outfit.
There you go.
Troublesome ball for Sassano. Chad Ochocinco. Will he be the next member of Sporting Kansas City? One day to get him behind. There's Espinosa. Calm, cool approach from the Sporting fullback, making it easy in the end for Nielsen.
Braun is in the neighborhood, but he's not. He's got to start knocking on some doors now. He's just a step or two behind the action tonight. He really needs to start taking some chances and see if he can throw everybody into some great opportunities to finish with.
Chivas USA. Remember, they finished with a whimper last season. And they fight back in the new beginning. Didn't start well. Things are taking a positive turn. MLS Works, Major League Soccer's community outreach initiative, has launched a league-wide campaign to raise awareness and funds for the American and Canadian Red Cross disaster relief efforts following the big earthquake and tsunami that struck Japan. Now, donations can be made by texting Red Cross to 90999, or you can just donate at redcross.org. Make sure to do your part, folks. It's a free kick for Chivas USA. Zemanski. Tracked down by Kamara. Good spell for Kansas City. Braun drifting into that central role. He'll be used in a variety of positions this season.
No panic in this Chivas team. Teams reflect their coaches, and you wonder if the cool Jamaican Frazier is really trying to give this team the stability and mental confidence they lacked a year ago.
So we will see Tristan Bowen come in, the offseason acquisition from the LA Galaxy. Marcos Mondaini putting in a 70-minute shift. The guile of the Argentinian replaced by the sheer raw athleticism and pace of the former Galaxy man.
I like Mondaini's effort. He had 70 very productive minutes. I'm not quite sure I would have taken off Mondaini, but Bowen is one of those explosive players, got great pace, can change things up.
20-year-old who struck twice for the Galaxy last season. This is Gavin, the other substitute.
The best compliment I heard anyone give Bowen last year. Oh, Conrad is down. He took a fierce blow from Bravo.
Those two renewing their conflict, a booking for Omar Bravo, joining Davey Arnaud in the books.
Jimmy Conrad went down in a heap straight away.
Both going for it, just hitting the shoulder there.
Bravo, he came in protecting himself, had his elbow up, forearm locked.
And Bravo feeling the repercussions of that collision as well. Bravo, a stout and sturdy character. In fact, thought he was going to be a boxer growing up and trained as an amateur, had about 14 fights and did very well. He's as tough as they come. Just ask Jimmy Conrad.
Conrad up and okay.
Conrad no slouch either.
He just squirted one of the staff members of the Sporting KC coaching staff the water bottle. Always smile on his face.
We'll see another change here for Sporting. Second change this evening. It'll be Chance Myers. Already in his 4th season. A homecoming for him as well. And he'll come in. Thousand Oaks High School. Graduate 2006. Spent some time at UCLA. We'll see how he slots in. A lot of high expectations. He really hasn't lived up to them, though. Delivery from Pierce. Appeals for the handball. Nothing given by a referee. LaBroca now for Bowen. Heavy first touch from him.
Finish my point on Bowen. The best compliment I heard anyone give him a year ago was from Landon Donovan. When Landon said when Bowen was a member of the Galaxy, he said the kid can play. He's got a great future. High praise from the best ever American product.
There is Chance Myers. 23 years of age now. Former top pick back in 2008 and has never scored in MLS. Conrad rises, beating Sapong. So does Kamari, heads it on. Bravo is in. Omar Bravo on the double. Would you believe it? On his debut, the Mexico legend making huge waves here in the United States. Sporting Kansas City may be heading to victory. It's 3-1 and shock overcoming the crowd here at the Home Depot Center.
Kai Kamara does the heavy lifting. Bravo with a tremendous finish. That was calmly taken. That was a pro finish. Look at Kamara high. Bravo, little outside the right foot touch. Thornton too late to react.
Devastation, Omar Bravo. What a debut from him. Quality and class. The designated player is paying off for Sporting.
Look at this giveaway.
Mistake, Sapong. All on his own. Bravo trying to curl one in. He's on the hat trick. And why not? Confidence oozing out of the Mexico international. Assist credited to Kai Kamara.
Twice those two have hooked up tonight.
Not a bad combination and not a bad addition. Was active for Chivas Guadalajara, scoring 2 goals back in the Apertura.
So the DPs have gotten a bad name in this league, and if Omar Bravo can produce and deliver some of the return on the investment, he'll help restore some of that lost luster DPs have suffered in MLS through the years. So far, so good for Sporting. Remember, they're playing away from home until June. 10 matches, I believe.
Very good point.
And we've seen through the years, this has often been a disaster for teams starting on the road. Think of the LA Galaxy here. The Home Depot Center was opening in '03. Columbus Crew all the way back in the day as well. It's very difficult for these teams, and they know they have all those road games to feel good about the points they get. This would be a great way to start that long road trip.
They don't open up at home at Livestrong Sporting Park until June 9th against the Chicago Fire. They're really looking forward to that day. It's a positive start. Trying to kill off the Chivas comeback. We move into the final quarter of an hour on opening day. MLS First Kick 2011. Lots of drama here in Carson. Sapong playing on that last shoulder of the fence. He'll split Valentin and Conrad. Leaves it off for Stoichev. The only option is Bravo. It's Stoichev.
Oh,
great save from Zach Thornton.
First save of the night for Big Z.
Quick as a cat. Vintage Zach Thornton.
Oh, some strike, by the way.
Stoichev impressing on his debut. Left-footed Montenegrin slithering around Zemansky, and he'll come out here for a Chivas USA goal kick, but this is Zach Thornton back to his best.
It's a great left-footed shot, curling and dipping, and good strong right arm, buried it wide away from the danger.
Good crowd on opening night. Attendance just handed to us, 18,122 turning out tonight. Chivas USA's opening day on their 7th season in Major League Soccer. Doesn't look as though it's going to have a happy ending, though. Beasler just hoofs it away.
Onside.
Zach Thornton only having to make 1 save, but he's going to have nightmares about Omar Bravo. Not at fault, though, on any of the goals. This is Conrad.
This league at this level where it's at right now, you get punished more and more for mistakes. There was some wiggle room back in the day, but no longer. Quality's too high. The goal score is too good. And when you make a mistake like Zemansky early and you have to chase the match, you just never get it back.
Moreno bustling about for Bowen. Chivas will have a free kick. Next up for them, the MLS Cup defending champions Colorado Rapids come into the Home Depot Center next Saturday night. It doesn't get any easier. Meanwhile, Sporting will pay a visit to Toyota Park to take on the Chicago Fire. These two will meet in July at Livestrong Sporting Park. It could be a grudge match. And it's a quick turn from Gavin, but the referee had blown his whistle. This is the 13th meeting between these two of the regular season, the 15th if you include the playoffs 4 years ago. And Kansas City Wizards then taking maximum points here for the 2nd time in their history at the Home Depot Center at the expense of Chivas, with second half goals from Kamara and Bunbury the last time around, and they may be headed for their 2nd on the bounce. Valentin.
I like the rookie Valentin tonight. Playing with confidence, on his way to the under-20s. representing the U.S. at that level, and Thomas Rongen to bring it back to Chivas full circle.
First ever manager behind the club. He will join up with the under-20s in Dallas and prepare for that qualification run down in Guatemala in hopes of making it to the under-20 World Cup in Colombia.
17s qualified for the World Cup.
Here's Bowen switching sides, and Tristan Bowen not lacking in confidence, going straight for goal. The Chivas USA Big Game Pack is here for just $60. You can reserve your seats for games against the Rapids, Chicago, New England, Seattle, and the mega matches against the Galaxy and the New York Red Bulls, folks. All you have to do is get yours. Call 1-877-CHIVAS-1 or just visit CD Chivas USA for the Big Game Pack.
By the way, Christian, the tweets are saying they're going to hold you to your bet to wear the mascot outfit. Although,
did I say that?
I know that's a wish you hope comes true.
We all have our secret dreams.
Bravo looking spry.
Bravo onside. Couple of step overs. He's not lacking in confidence. What a day it would be if he could finish it off with a hat trick.
MLS Player of the Week type performance. His 2 goals tonight.
Kamara trying to flick it through for Sapong, who's trying to break back and stay onside.
You mentioned earlier you read the promo for MLS Works. The 8,000th goal in MLS history scored by Dwayne De Rosario. So they will auction off that jersey and the proceeds to help the relief efforts in Japan.
Wonderful gesture by Major League Soccer to help out the victims of the devastation across the Pacific.
Actually, it's the ball, the 8,000th ball to hit the back of the net, not the jersey, although I'm sure D-Row, if he heard that, would be more than happy.
He'll accept that challenge.
Yes.
We know D-Row. Moreno plays it into the path.
Good ball.
Bowen becoming a troublesome presence for this Sporting back four. There's a little over 7 minutes left in this one, plus time added on.
Now the real work begins for Robin Fraser. How do you convince this group, albeit a new group with 13 new players, that this isn't same song, different verse?
Well, it didn't end happily for Chivas USA on their home debut the last time around, as they came up short 1-0 here at the Home Depot Center against the Rapids.
And little did we know the Rapids would go on to claim MLS glory in their first ever MLS Cup.
A wonderful performance it was from them. Chivas actually losing 3 of their first 4 last season.
Rapids beating the Timbers tonight to begin their title defense.
What a coup this would be. It would make the ending very interesting if they could claw one back. The only goal from Conrad coming off the set piece. Will Luck strike twice? Whipped in, and Davy Arnaud making no mistake this time. It comes in. It's slammed home. Ben Zemanski. Chivas USA in it. Appeals for offside not given. And we have got a whole new ballgame. Ben Zemanski with his first ever goal in Major League Soccer, and he atones for his past sins.
Oh, how good do I feel for Ben Zemanski. He's been chasing that mistake all game long, and he finally gets an opportunity. Watch him here on the soft clearance. He's on side. Looked like Sapong was late getting out on the back, the forward, and there's Zemanski just curling it home past Nielsen. 3-2, and give Chivas credit. They're fighting, they're clawing. Have every opportunity here to steal at least a point.
Braun threatening for the equalizer. Bowen in that wide roll. Good looking cross. It takes a dangerous bounce in. Chivas feeling reinvigorated here, showing the utmost character, trying to claw back again. 1 goal short of a huge comeback. Valentin lets it bounce.
Oh!
Huge mistake. Miscommunication, and that has been the modus operandi tonight. Defensive errors.
That has been the case from start to now, close to this finish. And Valentin fundamentally did the right thing. You never head it back. You always head it wide of the post, just in case something like that happens. Had that been on goal, that would have been an own goal, and this match would be over.
First corner in the second half. Taken short by Sporting. Bowen. He's been another positive influence. The substitutes really putting a massive imprint on this game. He and Blair Gavin.
Well, again, you get goals from a midfielder and a defender. Can one of the forwards step up and carry their weight to complete the comeback?
Shortly, we'll get our first look at Victor Estupiñán. An attack-minded change. Ante Jazic will come off the third switch. And a 21-year-old defensive midfielder, adept on the left-hand side. Ecuadorian coming in looking to make a difference, but it's Omar Bravo! Saved and stopped cold by Zach Thornton.
How did that rebound not get away from him? He was handcuffed. Somehow was able to keep it close to him to gobble up the loose ball. Great finish.
Ron trying to help it on from Moreno. Beasler did well. Relentless Justin Braun.
Good tackle. Look at Moreno, though. That's what they got him for.
Robin Fraser has to be pleased with the response of this team. This is Moreno. He'll go down just on the edge of the D. And Edwin Jurasevich wants no part of it.
Alejandro Moreno usually leads the league in fouls suffered, trying to draw one there.
Bravo trying to beat Pierce for pace.
Pierce looks fit.
The Chivas defender getting his angle right.
Good call. Play it forward.
Little pep in the step. Zemansky, the goal scorer.
Big switch.
Seeking out some options.
Big switch. There it is. Oh, I mishit it.
Was it the best of balls from the Chivas number 21?
He'll learn to be more efficient in the sense that that ball was there 2 touches earlier. We'll figure it out and play that long ball and get it right. But give him credit. Body posture's been good since that opening mistake, and he has a goal to even his ledger some.
Union Ultras enjoying the festivities tonight. The Comandante and the rest of those supporters, Julio and all, have been waiting a long time for this. Will they get a positive payoff? The dying embers. Bowen crossing in. Beasler clears it away. Sporting are on the ropes. They are there for the taking.
This is where I like to see Mondaini still in the match. More time and space and his quality of service. That's not Tristan Bowen's game.
Estupiñán taking that center forward role. We'll see the third switch for Peter Brumis. And it's going to be the 24-year-old Graham Zusi coming in as Stoichev. The Montenegrin will come out. An impressive Major League Soccer debut this evening. Lively and sprightly in the attack.
A lot of players tonight have put their best foot forward. A lot of strong performances for both clubs. Really like this fight back by Chivas.
Zemansky asking questions and Nielsen answering them.
Weren't too many times last year we saw this team fight themselves off the mat to give themselves a chance, and that's what they've done here.
Good one too. LaBroca's won it back. Looking to put something positive together down the near side. Excellent flick from Omar Bravo into the path of Sapong.
Doesn't play like a rookie, does he?
We'll look to take some time off here in the final minute.
Omar has had a great, impactful match. 2 assists.
The free kick, and all eyes fall to the fourth official. How much stoppage time will be added on is the huge question.
At least 3, if not 4.
Kamara. Sporting in no hurry. Had their away struggles last season, losing 8 times in 15 games. 3 minutes will be added on. Sapong, who started brightly, looking to end equally so here for the visitors.
Good move.
And a little style and flash Kamara. Sapong, equally so, lays it off. Susi back heel. And Kamara is in the offside position anyway.
Good distribution.
Quick punt from Thornton. Braun fights to win it. Kept alive by Pierce, and he's hacked down.
Heath Pierce has been very good tonight. Good way to start his new team, new era for him in his career.
One ball over the top. Desperate measures, fine tackle from Blair Gavin to win it. Super stop from the second-year man.
That was a ridiculously good tackle.
Pierce on the cross, unable to equal the exploits of Gavin. Susi has just come on and to shore up a big away victory for the newly named Sporting Kansas City.
Get it in.
Here's Bowen. He's got plenty of targets. Estupinian and Braun waiting. Here's Nick LaBroca. Good effort, but well saved that Jimmy Nielsen got down.
Love the compact technique of that strike right there. Didn't try to overhit it. Just stayed nice and clean with his technique. Good save by Nielsen.
All hands to the puck right now. It's do or die time. A Hail Mary for Chivas USA as we move into the final minute of stoppage time. Whipped in. And out of harm's way.
Good touch by Bravo.
Real quality player, Alan.
Can he bring it for 33 more matches? That's the question if you're a Sporting KC fan.
Didn't see too much action with Chivas Guadalajara in the Apertura. Well rested at the off season. Someone that they can rely upon.
One more good chance for Chivas.
Final cut and thrust. Arnaud stemming the tide. Braun. Zemansky on. Defender loses his footing, but it's just beyond. Chivas midfielder disappointing, and that may have been their best chance.
I think that underscores the night that Justin Braun had. That ball got to go for the corner flag to give Zemansky a chance, but Zemansky did give Chivas USA a chance. That late goal pulled it back, but Sporting KC begin 2011 with a hard-fought away win, while Chivas USA win the second half but lose the match. Good spirit, valiant comeback, but still some work to do for Chivas USA.
So Chivas USA on the wrong side of 5 goals. It's time now to go to our Corona man of the match. Who else but Omar Bravo, the designated player, having the desired effect. Let's take a look back at his performance coming into Los Angeles, getting a hero's welcome, and it was a hero's performance.
This is a high-quality finish.